Picture this. You bid farewell to your cherished ones, settle into your bed, and gently surrender to the embrace of slumber. It is an evening reminiscent of countless others. What if you never opened your eyes to a new day? Last night, a 71-year-old man experienced just that. His family stood in stunned silence. He experienced no significant health concerns, no indications of distress, merely an ordinary evening as usual. But come the next morning, he had vanished, without a hint of caution, without the opportunity for redemption. Was there a way to avert it? What many failed to recognize is this: beyond the age of 70, some nighttime routines may quietly elevate your chances of heart attacks, strokes, and even unexpected death. What's truly terrifying? Many seniors remain unaware of the errors they are committing. A cozy, inviting space, a midnight indulgence, even the way you choose to sleep. These seemingly trivial decisions may appear innocuous. However, they may be jeopardizing your health in significant ways. What makes this matter to you? For sleep transcends mere rest. It revolves around the essence of endurance. Your approach to preparing for sleep has a profound impact on your heart, brain, and overall lifespan. For those who have crossed the threshold of 70, the body's reaction to nighttime rituals has shifted significantly from the vibrant responses of one's 30s or 40s. What was once acceptable may now pose a grave threat. However, there is a silver lining. The ability to transform it lies within you. In this video, we will explore 4 prevalent bedtime habits that could be subtly undermining your health. You might find some of them quite surprising. Some may be actions you've engaged in for years, performed without a moment's reflection. By the conclusion of this video, you will be equipped with the knowledge of what to steer clear of and the actions to embrace, ensuring your protection, enhancing your sleep, and awakening each morning with renewed strength. Believe me, you'll want to remain engaged until the final moment. The final habit is one that almost every senior engages in each night, often without recognizing the potential dangers it harbors. If your well-being, autonomy, and the promise of waking up rejuvenated rather than in jeopardy matter to you, continue to pay attention. Let us embark on this journey. The reasons behind that late night meal potentially robbing you of precious years. Reflect on the days of your youth. One might indulge in a hearty dinner late into the night, and yet awaken with a sense of well-being. However, beyond the age of 70, the body inevitably undergoes changes that alter its functionality. Your metabolic rate diminishes. The efficiency of your digestive system diminishes. The choices you make about your evening meal may be subtly elevating your chances of experiencing heart attacks and strokes during the night. Should you find yourself awakening with heartburn, discomfort, or a racing heart, it is likely that your late-night eating habits are the culprits. In reality, the peril extends far beyond mere discomfort in the stomach. This is the moment when you sip your way into a perilous evening. Staying hydrated is crucial for maintaining optimal health. However, indulging in excessive drinking prior to bedtime may be quietly endangering you in ways you never anticipate. Envision this. The clock strikes 2 in the morning. As dawn breaks, an insistent call from your body stirs you from slumber, compelling you to seek the sanctuary of the bathroom. With a lingering haze of sleep still clinging to you, you swing your legs over the edge of the bed. Rise too swiftly. In an instant, the room begins to whirl. Your sight becomes hazy. Your knees give way. And before you realize it, you find yourself on the floor. It occurs with greater frequency than one might assume. Numerous seniors hold the belief that consuming ample water prior to bedtime is innocuous, perhaps even advantageous. However, once you reach the age of 70, your body no longer processes fluids as it once did. Your bladder begins to lose its strength. Your kidneys continue their vital work even as you drift into slumber. A mere sip of liquid in the evening can propel you to the bathroom on numerous occasions throughout the night. The repercussions extend far beyond merely sacrificing rest. This habit can prove to be fatal, perilous descents into the night. Every instance of waking up in a fog, feeling disoriented, heightens the chances of a fall, a fractured hip, or a head injury. Falls rank among the foremost contributors to severe injuries and fatalities in the elderly population. Unexpected declines in blood pressure. Upon rising from your slumber with haste, one may experience a sudden drop in blood pressure, resulting in sensations of dizziness, the threat of fainting, and even the risk of collapse. This condition, known as postural hypotension, poses a quiet danger that often goes unnoticed by many seniors. Before the moment slips away, every journey to the bathroom in the dead of night interrupts the delicate rhythm of your sleep, hindering the chance for deep, rejuvenating slumber. As time passes, persistent lack of sleep undermines your immune system, elevates blood pressure, and is associated with cognitive decline and the potential onset of dementia. What then is the answer? Adjust your hydration routine. Consume the majority of your fluids earlier in the day, gradually reducing your intake by late afternoon or early evening, allowing your body ample time to process the liquid before nightfall. Opt for gentle sips in the evening rather than indulging in full glasses. When evening thirst strikes, sip just enough to maintain your comfort, insufficient to compel you to dash to the restroom. Be vigilant for concealed sources of liquids. Certain foods, such as soups, melons, cucumbers, and specific medications, are rich in water content and may lead to increased urination. Pay attention to the total amount of liquid you are taking in. Steer clear of caffeine and alcohol prior to bedtime. Both substances act as diuretics, prompting more frequent urination, which can lead to disrupted sleep and a heightened risk of dehydration. A single modest adjustment, reducing fluid intake before bedtime, can transform a restless night into a serene slumber, while also safeguarding against the peril of a fall in the shadows. Let us delve into yet another unexpected habit that could be stealing your precious sleep and potentially jeopardizing your heart's health. Such events unfold within your body when you indulge in a substantial meal shortly before retiring for the night. Your digestive system springs into action. Your body, rather than indulging in deep restorative slumber, is preoccupied with the task of breaking down food. This maintains an elevated heart rate, thwarting the natural decline that occurs at night, which serves as a safeguard against cardiovascular strain. Acid from the stomach ascends into the throat. Reclining too quickly after a meal may trigger acid reflux, resulting in a searing discomfort, bouts of coughing, or a choking sensation that abruptly rouses you from slumber. As time passes, this may lead to a weakening of the throat muscles, heightening the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a grave lung infection that poses a significant threat to the elderly. Your blood sugar surges to perilous heights. For those grappling with diabetes or prediabetes, indulging in late-night meals may disrupt glucose levels, complicating the body's ability to maintain blood sugar balance during the night. Studies indicate that older adults who often indulge in late-night meals face a markedly increased risk of metabolic disorders, which can lead to heart disease. Let us frame this in a broader context. Picture this: the clock strikes late, and a sudden hunger pang hits you, compelling you to indulge in a rich, creamy pasta dish, or perhaps a decadent, greasy burger before you drift off to sleep. In that fleeting moment of indulgence, satisfaction washes over you. Yet as you recline, your body grapples with the relentless urge to contain the stomach acid, fighting to maintain its rightful place. In the stillness of the night, you awaken, a searing discomfort igniting within you. Or even more dreadfully, you remain in slumber forever. Subtle complications, such as abrupt heart strain or an undetected stroke, can accumulate their effects over time. What is the answer? Conclude your evening meal a minimum of 3-4 hours prior to retiring for the night, granting your body ample opportunity to digest. For a bedtime snack, opt for something light and easily digestible, such as a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a soothing cup of herbal tea. Steer clear of greasy, spicy, or heavy meals as the night draws near, particularly those laden with sodium and unhealthy fats, for they may lead to elevated blood pressure and undue strain on the heart. Your physique has evolved, and it is time for your routines to follow suit. By implementing this minor change, you could greatly reduce your chances of experiencing nighttime health concerns, enhance the quality of your sleep, and rise each morning feeling genuinely revitalized. Let us delve into yet another bedtime misstep that many seniors remain unaware of, one that adversely affects them night after night. A concealed threat lies in the shadows of your evening rituals. It begins with a notion that is uncomplicated. In the stillness of the night, you awaken, a pressing urgency pulling you from the depths of slumber, beckoning you toward the bathroom. You rise from your slumber, letting your legs dangle momentarily before they find the floor, and then you stand tall. Yet, in an instant, the world shifts dramatically. Your sight dims, the world around you swirls, and just as you grasp for balance, you find yourself plummeting. This is more than a mere awkward instance. It is a perilous physiological response known as postural hypotension, a swift decline in blood pressure upon rising from a prone position to an upright stance. For the youth, this may induce a fleeting sensation of lightheadedness. However, for the elderly, it may result in catastrophic outcomes. This is the reason it poses a quiet danger. Your body no longer adapts with the same swiftness it once did. With the passage of time, the body's inherent mechanisms that govern blood pressure begin to decelerate. When you stand up too swiftly, your heart finds it challenging to deliver sufficient blood to your brain, leading to sensations of lightheadedness, unsteadiness, or the possibility of fainting entirely. In a fleeting moment, a fall can alter the course of your life forever. A seemingly ordinary journey to the bathroom can unexpectedly lead to a broken hip, a traumatic brain injury, or something far more dire. Indeed, falls stand as the foremost cause of injury-related fatalities among seniors aged 70 and above. Your slumber is being gradually pilfered away. Rousing from slumber repeatedly throughout the night does more than merely interrupt your repose. It disrupts the harmony of your body's sleep cycle. Whenever you flick the switch or shift your position, your mind is deceived into believing that dawn has arrived. This inhibits the synthesis of melatonin, the hormone that governs deep, restorative slumber. As time progresses, this persistent disturbance results in diminished immunity, increased blood pressure, and potentially a decline in cognitive function. Research indicates that older adults who often find themselves waking during the night face an elevated risk of dementia and various memory-related disorders. It transcends mere sleep. Your long-term brain health is the focus here. What, then, is the answer? Rather than eliminating fluids altogether, which may result in dehydration, consider modifying the timing and manner of your consumption. Consume the majority of your fluids earlier in the day. Commence your hydration ritual at dawn, gradually tapering off as the day gives way to night. Gradually diminish as the afternoon wanes. Make an effort to complete the majority of your beverages by the hour of 6 to 7 in the evening, allowing your body the opportunity to digest them prior to sleep. Opt for small sips rather than filling your glass to the brim. If you find yourself parched during the night, resist the urge to down a large glass of water all at once. Instead, savor a few sips. Exercise caution regarding concealed sources of moisture. Soups, succulent fruits such as watermelon and oranges, and certain medications are rich in water content, which can lead to nocturia, the condition of frequent urination during the night. Reduce your intake of caffeine and alcohol as the evening approaches. Caffeine serves as a diuretic, amplifying urine production and exacerbating the issue at hand. While alcohol might give the impression of inducing sleepiness, it actually interferes with deep sleep and can lead to more frequent nighttime bathroom visits. By refining your hydration practices, you can minimize nighttime disruptions, achieve deeper sleep, and safeguard yourself against perilous falls and prolonged cognitive decline. Let us delve into yet another unexpected misstep at bedtime that may be subtly jeopardizing your heart each night. Could the temperature of your bedroom be jeopardizing your heart's health? The sensation of sinking into a warm, cozy bed is a delight cherished by many. It envelops me in warmth, a sense of familiarity that gently lulls me into a peaceful slumber. Imagine if I revealed that maintaining a toasty room temperature at night could be subtly jeopardizing your heart health and potentially reducing your lifespan. Numerous seniors often err by turning up the thermostat or layering on thick blankets, believing it will enhance their sleep quality. However, in truth, slumbering in a heated environment heightens the likelihood of cardiovascular issues, dehydration, and restless, subpar sleep. And this is where it becomes even more astonishing. Certain experts suggest that regularly resting in a sweltering atmosphere might indeed hasten the processes of aging and cognitive deterioration. I understand your thoughts, but warmth has always been my ally in achieving a restful slumber. I tend to feel the chill quite readily, Reducing the warmth will only lead to my discomfort. This is precisely why this subject stirs such debate. The concealed perils of slumbering in excessive warmth. With the passage of time, our bodies gradually diminish in their capacity to manage temperature with the same efficiency. The capacity to perspire and dissipate heat diminishes, leading to an increased likelihood of elevated body temperature, particularly during slumber. As your body succumbs to the heat of the night, your heart is compelled to exert itself more, laboring to restore balance and alleviate the burden on your cardiovascular system. Here's what unfolds when you find yourself resting in a warm room. Heightened strain on the heart. The heart must exert greater effort to maintain body temperature, resulting in increased blood pressure and a heightened risk of heart attacks or strokes. Quiet desiccation. Even in the absence of thirst, your body experiences a greater loss of fluids during the night when it is overheated. Mild dehydration causes the blood to thicken, heightening the risk of blood clots and strokes, particularly among the elderly. Tossing and turning. Sleep eludes me. When your body becomes overheated, it hinders your ability to attain the deep, restorative sleep crucial for memory function, immune health, and longevity. Research indicates that older adults who rest in environments exceeding 70 degrees C tend to awaken more often and suffer from diminished sleep quality overall. The passage of time. Certain researchers posit that persistent overheating during slumber could hasten cognitive decline by elevating oxidative stress within the brain. Chronic inadequate sleep has been associated with dementia, Alzheimer's, and various other memory-related ailments. What compels one to embrace the uncertainty? Yet, this is where the plot thickens even further. What is the perfect temperature for a good night's sleep? Most sleep experts suggest maintaining your bedroom temperature around 15 degrees C to 19 degrees C, ideally close to 67 degrees Fi. Yet, numerous seniors dismiss this counsel as they perceive a greater chill at night with the passage of time. Yet, experiencing a chill does not inherently imply that your body requires additional warmth. Your circulation may not be as robust as it once was. Increasing the heat merely compels your heart to exert more effort. What alternative actions should you consider? Should you find yourself accustomed to a cozy environment, it is wise to avoid making a sudden drastic change to the thermostat overnight. Gradually decrease the temperature by 1 degree C to 0.5 degrees C each night until you attain the ideal range. Opt for bedding that allows for breathability. Bulky synthetic blankets tend to retain heat, exacerbating the discomfort of overheating. Choose instead fabrics that are light and breathable, such as cotton or those designed to wick away moisture. Employ a fan or crack open a window to invite a refreshing flow of air. The invigorating embrace of fresh air serves to thwart the accumulation of carbon dioxide, enhancing the quality of your slumber, while allowing your body to maintain its natural coolness. Dress in layers, but with discernment. For those who often find themselves chilled, consider donning light, removable layers rather than cranking up the heat. This way, you can easily adapt to your comfort level without the risk of becoming too warm. This topic is bound to ignite considerable discussion. Some individuals firmly assert that warmth is essential for a good night's sleep, while others contend that a chilly room holds the secret to a longer life. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this. Do you find that a warm room enhances your sleep? Or are you open to experimenting with a cooler temperature? Share your insights in the comments below. I invite you to engage in a discussion. Before you reach for that thermostat, let's delve into another startling error that many seniors commit each night and explore how it might be jeopardizing your heart's health. The impact of your bedroom temperature on the health of your heart and brain. Have you ever awakened your body soaked in sweat, restless and turning throughout the night, only to greet the morning with a sense of grogginess and lethargy? One might attribute it to the passage of time. What if the true culprit was something as seemingly straightforward as the temperature of your bedroom? Numerous seniors inadvertently foster an ideal environment for nighttime dehydration, heart strain, and even cognitive decline by maintaining excessively warm rooms. And, what could be more disheartening, they remain oblivious to the extent of the harm being inflicted. Consider Frank, for instance. Frank, a 74-year-old retiree, finds solace in the pages of a good book as he unwinds before drifting off to sleep. He maintains his bedroom at a snug 75 degrees and layers on heavy blankets, convinced that this warmth will enhance his slumber. Yet, night after night, he awakens in a state of restlessness, drenched in sweat and utterly fatigued. Each morning greets him with a haze of confusion, weary joints, and a lingering lethargy that stretches throughout the day. Unbeknownst to Frank, the cozy warmth of his sleeping quarters is hindering his body from achieving the deep, restorative slumber it so desperately craves. The rationale supporting the necessity of a cooler environment. With the passage of time, our bodies gradually lose their ability to effectively manage temperature regulation. Our bodies no longer perspire as readily, circulation diminishes, and the natural capacity to cool down while we sleep diminishes. When we find ourselves slumbering in a room that is excessively warm, our heart must labor diligently to maintain our body's temperature. Increased viscosity of the blood correlates with an elevated risk of stroke. The darkness of night brings with it a hidden peril. Dehydration thickens the blood, heightening the danger of clots, heart attacks, and strokes. Older adults resting in elevated temperatures face a significantly increased danger of encountering these severe health issues. Disrupted slumber diminishes cognitive performance. When your body becomes overheated, it hinders your ability to attain deep REM sleep, a crucial phase for consolidating memories, supporting immune function, and repairing brain cells. Research indicates that older adults who regularly rest in warm surroundings face an elevated risk of cognitive deterioration, encompassing conditions such as dementia and Alzheimer's. Pressure on your heart. Resting in a cozy environment compels your cardiovascular system to exert more effort, resulting in increased heart rates and elevated blood pressure during the night. As time progresses, this elevates the risk of cardiac events, particularly among individuals with pre-existing heart conditions. Experts in longevity suggest that maintaining your bedroom temperature between 60 degrees F and 67 degrees F is essential for achieving optimal sleep quality. This emulates the organic decline in body temperature that occurs as we ready ourselves for profound slumber. However, numerous seniors are hesitant to embrace this notion, as they believe that warmth is essential for a good night's sleep. The key is here. There is no need for you to experience the chill. It is essential to avoid overheating. Ways to chill your space while maintaining comfort. Choose your layers with care. Opt for light, breathable cotton, or moisture-wicking fabrics, rather than a single heavy synthetic blanket, as these materials promote better airflow. This ensures warmth while allowing heat to escape. Select the appropriate sleep attire. Cast aside heavy pajamas in favor of lightweight, moisture-wicking fabrics that assist in maintaining an optimal body temperature. Enhance the flow of air. Gently part the window or employ a modest fan to encourage a flow of air. This not only aids in temperature regulation but also enhances air quality, diminishing allergens and pollutants that can interfere with sleep. Make incremental adjustments to your thermostat. If you are accustomed to a cozy environment, avoid making sudden alterations all at once. Gradually, decrease your room temperature by 1–2 degrees F each night until you find your ideal comfort zone. A straightforward solution that may extend your lifespan. With this simple modification, you can lower your chances of experiencing strokes, heart attacks, and elevated blood pressure, enhance the quality of your sleep, bolster memory retention, and promote cognitive well-being. Awaken with a sense of renewal, vitality coursing through your veins, and a clarity of mind that cuts through the fog. May I inquire about the temperature of your bedroom during the night? Would you consider adjusting your thermostat to enhance your sleep quality and overall well-being? Feel free to leave a comment below, and let's engage in a discussion. Before you drift off, there's an additional nighttime ritual that may be subtly undermining your health each and every night. Yet, it is a matter that often escapes the contemplation of many seniors. Could you be unknowingly resting in the most perilous position? Many individuals seldom ponder the nature of their slumber. Ultimately, if you find yourself at ease, isn't that what truly counts? Not beyond 70. With the passage of time, your body experiences nuanced yet profound transformations. the tone of your muscles diminishes, circulation falters, and lung capacity wanes. Your sleeping posture can either nurture or challenge your body's well-being. Moreover, an improper sleeping position may quietly jeopardize your health, increasing the likelihood of heart failure, stroke, and even sudden cardiac arrest. The reality of resting in a supine position. It is a common belief that lying flat on one's back is the optimal position for restful slumber. However, for seniors, it can prove to be one of the most perilous situations. Allow me to explain. Firstly, it limits the flow of air. The force of gravity tugs at your tongue and the delicate tissues within, drawing them downward, obstructing your airway, whether in part or entirely. This heightens the likelihood of obstructive sleep apnea, a state characterized by interruptions in breathing that occur repeatedly during the night. Even in the depths of slumber, these disruptions diminish the flow of oxygen to both your brain and heart, exerting additional pressure on your cardiovascular system. Moreover, it elevates blood pressure and places additional strain on the heart. When oxygen intake diminishes, the heart is compelled to exert greater effort to circulate blood, potentially leading to elevated blood pressure during the night. As time progresses, this elevates the likelihood of heart disease, stroke, and unexpected cardiac incidents. Thirdly, it may result in acid reflux and aspiration. Pneumonia. For those grappling with acid reflux or GERD, reclining on your back can facilitate the ascent of stomach acid into the esophagus, resulting in nighttime choking, persistent coughing, and potentially even lung infections. What is the optimal sleeping position for older adults? Resting on the left side. The most secure option enhances blood flow. This posture enables your heart to function with greater efficiency, alleviating stress on your cardiovascular system. Improves the process of digestion. The force of gravity serves as a guardian, preventing stomach acid from ascending, thereby diminishing the likelihood of heartburn and acid reflux. Enhances the art of respiration. Your airways stay unobstructed, minimizing snoring and lowering the likelihood of sleep apnea. Slumbering on the right side. An alternative choice. A marginal improvement over resting on your back, yet it may exert additional pressure on your heart. For those with heart conditions or elevated blood pressure, it is advisable to favor the left side. Sleeping on one's stomach. In certain instances, it may aid in reducing snoring and alleviating airway obstructions. However, it has the potential to exert strain on the neck and spine as time progresses. Should you find yourself sleeping in this manner, consider opting for a slender pillow or forgoing one entirely to maintain proper alignment of your neck. Expert advice for achieving the optimal sleeping posture? Consider utilizing a body pillow. For those who find it challenging to remain on their side, embracing a body pillow can serve as a helpful barrier against rolling onto your back. Gently raise your head a notch. An elevation of 4 to 6 inches, achieved through an adjustable bed or wedge pillow, can effectively maintain open airways, particularly beneficial for individuals suffering from sleep apnea or GERD. Provide assistance to your knees and lower back. Position a pillow between your knees to promote spinal alignment and reduce joint pressure. Choose a mattress that provides the necessary support for side sleeping. A mattress that strikes a balance between medium firmness and softness aids in the even distribution of body weight, ensuring a comfortable slumber for those who prefer sleeping on their side. A subtle shift that has the power to preserve your existence. Though it may appear to be a minor change, the way you position yourself during sleep can significantly impact the quality of your rest, distinguishing between rejuvenating slumber and a night fraught with hidden health dangers. What is your typical nighttime slumber like? Do you find yourself drifting off on your side, resting on your back, or perhaps curled up on your stomach? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's engage in a conversation. Before you leave, there's one last crucial error that countless seniors unwittingly commit each night, and it may be stealing away years of vibrant health. Could your choice of sleeping position be gradually impacting your heart and brain health? For years, Robert, a 76-year-old retired teacher, believed that his nightly battles were merely an inevitable aspect of growing older. He would awaken, a heavy weariness clinging to him, his head throbbing, thoughts shrouded in a thick haze. In the stillness of the night, his wife observed a troubling pattern. At times he would cease to breathe for brief moments, only to be jolted awake by a sudden gasp for air. Initially he dismissed it, but as time passed, his symptoms intensified. Fatigue, memory lapses, and relentless headaches plagued him. At last, a visit to the doctor unveiled the reality. Robert's choice of sleeping position was silently exacerbating undiagnosed sleep apnea, placing a perilous burden on his heart night after night. And here lies the astonishing revelation. A multitude of seniors are unwittingly engaging in the very same behavior. The significance of your sleeping position increases as you reach the age of 70. With the passage of time, one's body experiences significant physiological transformations. The efficiency of your oxygen intake diminishes as lung function wanes. The pace of your circulation diminishes, heightening the likelihood of strain on the heart. The tone of your muscles diminishes, leading to a greater likelihood of your airway collapsing. The manner in which you slumber has a profound impact on your breathing, circulation, and the overall health of your heart. An improper sleeping position may result in sleep apnea and a lack of oxygen. When you rest on your back, the force of gravity gently tugs at your tongue and throat muscles, which can lead to a partial or complete obstruction of your airway. This results in interrupted breathing, diminished oxygen levels, and heightened strain on the heart. Numerous seniors remain unaware of their sleep apnea, yet the repercussions over time can be profoundly detrimental. Strain on the heart and complications within the circulatory system. Research indicates that resting on your right side may exert additional pressure on your heart, complicating the efficient circulation of blood. This poses a particular risk for seniors with heart conditions, as it may lead to fluid accumulation in the lungs and legs, ultimately resulting in congestive heart failure over time. The condition of acid reflux and GERD is deteriorating. For those who experience heartburn, the choice of sleeping position can significantly impact your comfort. When positioned incorrectly, stomach acid may rise into the throat, heightening the chances of persistent irritation, coughing, and the potential for aspiration pneumonia, a lung infection stemming from the inhalation of stomach acid. For seniors, the optimal sleeping position is on the left side. The gold standard enhances circulation and alleviates pressure on the heart, enabling it to function with greater efficiency. It promotes better digestion by maintaining stomach acid in its rightful place, thereby minimizing heartburn and reflux. Additionally, it optimizes breathing, ensuring that airways remain unobstructed, which in turn reduces the likelihood of sleep apnea and oxygen deprivation. If you find it necessary to sleep on your back, consider this alternative approach. Raise your head and upper body using a wedge pillow or an adjustable bed to avert airway collapse. Consider utilizing a CPAP machine or an anti-snoring device if you have been diagnosed with or suspect you may have sleep apnea. Position a body pillow beside you to promote a natural inclination to roll onto your side. Enhance your body's ability to achieve restful sleep. Position a pillow between your knees. This ensures your spine remains aligned, effectively warding off hip or lower back discomfort. Opt for a mattress and pillow that allow for optimal airflow. Memory foam and adjustable mattresses provide relief from pressure points while enhancing blood circulation. Steer clear of bulky, cumbersome pillows that elevate your head excessively. This may exacerbate airway obstruction, a minor adjustment that has the potential to preserve your existence. The manner in which you arrange your body during the night transcends mere comfort. It revolves around the essence of enduring existence. With a few straightforward modifications, you can enhance heart performance, avert perilous declines in oxygen levels, reduce your chances of strokes, and alleviate nighttime strain on the heart. Awaken with a sense of vitality rather than fatigue. What brings you peace as you lay your head to rest each night? Are you open to adjusting your stance for improved health and a longer life? Concluding reflections. A modest shift this evening might lead to a lifetime of difference. In our discussions today, we have explored 4 seemingly harmless bedtime habits that will unfold tomorrow. Yet, they are quietly influencing your heart, your quality of sleep, and your lifespan. From indulging in late-night meals and consuming excessive liquids to residing in a sweltering bedroom and adopting precarious sleeping postures, every habit quietly influences your well-being in ways you may not have envisioned. Yet, there lies a profound reality. Your well-being is shaped not solely by the passage of years, but by your readiness to embrace transformation and growth. The potential to rise tomorrow with a sense of vitality, clarity, and awareness greater than today's is still within your grasp. This evening, as you prepare to drift into slumber, pause for a moment to reflect on your nighttime rituals with sincerity. Which of these habits hold the most significance for you? Perhaps you experienced a sense of restlessness during the night, awoke feeling dizzy, or observed a gradual depletion of your energy. Recognizing the need for change is the initial stride on the path to transformation. I present to you a challenge. Tonight, consider making a single subtle change. Consider having dinner a bit earlier, reducing fluid intake before bedtime, adjusting your thermostat down a few degrees, or perhaps resting on your left side. A modest adjustment, when practiced consistently, has the potential to significantly enhance your well-being and overall quality of life as time unfolds. Heed the wisdom of those who came before us. What truly matters is not the number of years you have lived. It's the essence woven into your moments. Life holds immense value, and the way you spend your evenings can either diminish your years or restore them. What will be your selection?